Get ready for the next big thing in tech. Apple is secretly working on a revolutionary new headset that is sure to shake up the industry. We've got the scoop on all the juicy details, including its design, apps, and innovative input and interaction methods. We know Apple XR headset or Apple Reality Pro headset, we don't know for sure what the name will be. It will look like a pair of ski goggles and will use an array of cameras to allow people to experience both augmented and virtual reality, known as mixed reality. Now we know design uses aluminum, glass, and carbon fiber to make it smaller and lighter. Cameras are largely concealed for aesthetic and privacy reasons. Now, let's talk about the most controversial part of the design, the waist-mounted battery. Is it for hip tracking? Luckily not. It's connected to the headset via a magnetic power cable, kind of like MagSafe charger on your Macbook. One charge only lasts for about 2 hours, but don't worry, you can easily swap out the battery for a new one. By swapping batteries, you will have longer sessions. Thanks to that, Apple will also sell you more batteries. But what happens if the MagSafe charger accidentally unplugs from your headset? Will it immediately die, or will there be a few minutes of battery power left in the headset? We don't know for sure, but we will have to wait and see. To be fair, apparently they tried to include the battery on the headset itself, but they faced with some heating and form factor related challenges. A small digital crown-like dial on its right side that enables users to quickly transition between the virtual and physical world. This is going to be helpful because if your door rings or dog needs attention during the session with the headset, you can come back to real world easily. Luckily, you won't need an operator to exit Matrix. Apple has developed different headbands, including one for consumers made of a similar material to Apple Watch sport bands with built-in speakers, and one targeted at developers. The headset has a large outward-facing display on its front. This can show the facial expressions of the headset's wearer to the people around them, seeking to reduce a sense of isolation when using the device. I suspect we will also be able to see what the headset wearer is seeing in the virtual experience without needing them to cast their screen to an iPhone. Of course, this will be possible only if the wearer allows it due to privacy reasons. About internal design, it will have magnetically attachable custom prescription lenses for glass wearers. Small motors will automatically adjust its internal lenses to match the wearer's inter-pupillary distance. Inter-pupillary is a very hard word, by the way. This means the space between users' pupils, which apparently varies from person to person, and it definitely affects quality of your experience while using a headset. This is great, as one of the biggest problems with current virtual reality headset is that when you want to give the headset to a friend, they need to rearrange the lens positions according to their eyes and head. It will also have a 120-degree field of view like the Whale Index headset, more than MetaQuest Pro's 106-degree field of view. Additionally, it will have interior Micro OLED displays for each eye with a 4K resolution made by Sony, forming an 8K image overall, which is the highest ever resolution in a headset ever in the history. It's a lot of resolution. Each eye is tracked by at least one camera, allowing the headset to accurately show users' gaze on an avatar, for example. Eye tracking also enables the headset to perform something called foveated rendering. It's a technical term to conserve power by only rendering imagery in full resolution directly where the user is looking. More than a dozen cameras and sensors capture both facial expressions and body movements, including the user legs. Yay! Finally, legs are back in the game. Apple apparently removed cameras to capture eyebrow and jaw movements when it developed machine learning algorithms to accomplish this. They didn't need an extra camera for jaw movements.
Oh, I need eyebrows. Shit.
Okay. Apple is focused on video conferencing on the device with digital avatars that have high level of accuracy when mimicking a user's facial expressions and body movements. Apple also wants to enable a transition between the Mac screen and headset. If you pull the 2D Maps app from the Mac screen to the headset, it will show you a 3D model of a city in XR mode. Apple is building a new operating system for the device called XROS that can also run existing apps for iOS. These apps will have to be shown in 2D format. This is actually quite big news, as it means when the headset is launched, it will have millions of apps ready to use right out of the box. You will be able to pull apps or images from your iPhone and make them float on your field of view while you are wearing the headset. Device will have both short and long range LiDAR scanners to map surfaces and distances in 3 dimensions. We now know device will have possibility to translate distorted images captured by external cameras into a faithful video representation of user surroundings with low latency. This is important for immersion, lag-free actions. This will also revolutionize the concept of photography, as it will no longer be a 2-dimensional representation of a moment or reality, but rather a 3-dimensional capture where you can walk into a scene and interact with the elements. Apple may also be planning virtual or mixed reality experiences around live sports. Apple and NFL couldn't agree on whether Apple could have the rights to distribute its Sunday ticket to the platforms that were not yet available to the public. Apple acquired NextVR, a VR streaming startup, in 2022. Meanwhile, the New York Times reported in June that Apple is working with Hollywood producers to make content for the headset that will tie into its Apple TV Plus shows, including educational content that will allow users to observe the Apollo moon landing and some potential dinosaur content. Apple is set to favor hand tracking and voice recognition to control the headset, but according to rumors, they tested a wand like a Harry Potter wand and a finger thimble as an alternative control input methods. Final decision is unknown, but I expect hand tracking as a default interaction method and a thimble as an additional accessory to improve touch sense. The headset is not expected to be accompanied by a dedicated gaming controller, and Apple has seemingly not focused substantially on gaming for the device. That being said, the company does have a plan to allow Unity, to its first partner, to offer full VR experiences in the headset via its game engine. About audio. Third-party Bluetooth headphones apparently do not work well with the headset and suffer from too much lag, and there is no 3.5mm headphone jack on the device. Apple has focused on making recent and future AirPods models work with low latency when paired with the headset. No surprise, it's obviously they want to sell you more AirPods because they give you the best possible experience with the headset. According to the latest tweet from Ming-Chi Kuo, a media event for the launch is expected to take place in spring 2023, most likely just before WWDC this year, which would be either April or May. Yeah guys, it's seriously happening. The headset will drop finally this April or May. Long awaited moment for years literally, and it's really exciting. The first deliveries of the device are expected at the end of 2023. In addition, Apple has allegedly discussed pricing at the headset around $3,000 or even more, depending on its configuration. It's a lot of money, and they need a lot of convincing for people to buy this device. Today, we heard news that Apple has acquired Limbach, a lens manufacturer. According to rumors, Limbach has been working on pancake lenses, which are expected to become the gold standard for XR headsets. Yeah, it's a funny name, right? These lenses allow for a narrower headset design and a sharper, artifact-free image than Fresnel lenses, which is critical for Apple to make the headset more appealing to the mass users. This could also be a step forward towards AR glasses, a thin, lightweight, everyday wear device which is Apple's true North Star product. I will report all the latest news about Apple's XR headset. Here is another video where I have unveiled 15 more details. Thank you for watching.